Good day, students! Welcome back to my channel. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. For today's lesson, we have simplifying radical expressions. Let's have laws of radicals. For any non-negative real number x and y and positive integers m and n, number 1, the nth root of x raised to n is equal to x. Remember that you need to divide the exponent to the index. Number 2, we have the nth root of x, y is equal to the nth root of x multiplied to the nth root of y. Number 3, nth root of mth root of x is equal to m nth root of x. Lastly, we have the nth root of x divided by y is equal to the nth root of x all over nth root of y. Remember that denominator must be in a whole number and not in a radical sign. A radical is in simplest form when, number 1, there is no radicand which contains a factor to a power greater than or equal to the index of the radical. Number 2, there is no power of the radicand and the index of the radical which have common factor other than 1. Number 3, there is no radical in the denominator or fraction in the radicand. Let's have examples. Let's simplify the following. Number 1, square root of 49. That is positive and negative 7. Because positive 7 times positive 7 is equal to 49. Negative 7 times negative 7 is equal to positive 49. Number 2, cube root of 125. That is 5. 5 times 5 is 25. Times 5 is 125. Number 3, cube root of negative 64. That is negative 4. Negative 4 times negative 4 is positive 16 times negative 4 is equal to negative 64. Number 4, square root of 12. We need to find the factors of square root of 12, and that is 4 and 3, because 4 times 3 is equal to 12. Or, we can have square root of 4 times the square root of 3. Simplifying that, square root of 4 is equal to 2, and square root of 3 will remain as a square root of 3. So, for the final answer, we have 2 square root of 3. Number 5, square root of 8 x raised to 4 y raised to 3. Remember that the index of 8 is 2. So, we'll have square root of 4 times square root of 2, because 4 times 2 is equal to 8, and 4 is a perfect square. Then x, square root of x raised to 4 times square root of y raised to 3. So, square root of 4 is equal to 2. Square root of 2 will remain as square root of 2. Square root of x raised to 4. The exponent 4 divided by index 2. So, we have 4 divided by 2. So, it will become 2. So, that will have x raised to 2. Then, we have the square root of y raised to 3. So, we have 1 y there because it is 3. So, mareremain yung isang y. So, for that, we'll have 2 x raised to 2y square root of 2y. Number 5, we have the cube root of 250, 8 cube b raised to 7. So, we have the cube root of 125 times the cube root of 2, because 125 times 2 is equal to 250, and 125 is a perfect cube. Then we have the cube root of a raised to 3 times the cube root of b raised to 6, since 6 is divisible by 3. So, may matitira pang isang b since our b is b raised to 7 times cube root of b. So, simplifying that, cube root of 125 is 5 because 5 times 5 is 25 times 5 is equal to 125. Cube root of 2 will remain as cube root of 2. Cube root of a raised to 3 will be a. Cube root of b raised to 6 is equal to b squared. And then cube root of b will remain as cube root of b. So for the final answer, we have 5a b squared cube root of 2b. Number 7, fourth root of 48, x raised to 8, y raised to 4, and z raised to 10. Simplifying that, we have the fourth root of 16 because 16 is a perfect fourth root. So we have fourth root of 3 because 16 times 3 is equal to 48. Fourth root of x raised to 8 because 8 is divisible by 4. Fourth root of y raised to 4 because 4 is divisible by 4. Fourth root of z raised to 8 because 8 is divisible by 4. So, we'll have a remaining z raised to 2 because 8 plus 2 is equal to 10. Since z raised to 10 yung given natin. Simplifying that, fourth root of 16 will be 2. Fourth root of 3 will remain as fourth root of 3. Fourth root of x raised to 8 will be x squared. Fourth root of y raised to 4 will be y. Fourth root of z raised to 8 will be z squared. Then fourth root of z squared will remain as the fourth root of z squared. For the final answer, we'll have 2 x squared y z squared fourth root of 3 z squared. That's all for today. Thank you for listening. God bless.